Every night, just as the sky turned from orange to velvet blue, Ella would peek out of her bedroom window and whisper, "Good night, moon." But one night, something magical happened. As Ella was snuggling under her soft blankets, a gentle silver breeze floated through the open window and carried with it the faint sound of music, soft chimes, tiny drums, and whispers of lullabies. Ella blinked sleepily. "Where's that music coming from?" she wondered aloud. Suddenly, a shimmer of light flickered at the foot of her bed. A small figure with glowing buttons, a hat made of starlight, and wings made from owl feathers hovered in the air. "I'm Pip," the figure said in a voice like wind through leaves. "I'm the parade bell ringer. The Moonlight parade is starting, and you've been invited." Ella sat up straight. "A parade? At night?" Pip nodded and offered his tiny hand. "Only for dreamers." Ella tiptoed out of bed and touched his hand. In an instant, the room dissolved into sparkles, and she was standing in a glade filled with silver-blue mist. Ahead of her stretched a glittering trail of floating lanterns. The moon hung huge and golden above, and beneath it, a procession of magical creatures prepared to march. There were foxes in velvet jackets, raccoons with tiny cymbals, owls wearing monocles, and a bear rolling a glowing bass drum with his paws. Each step they took sent gentle music into the air. "Welcome, Ella," said a fox with a curled mustache. "We've saved you a very special place." Ella beamed as she was handed a soft baton made of moonbeams and dandelion fluff. "Will I lead the parade?" "No," Pip giggled. "You'll be the dream weaver." Ella's eyes widened. "What does a dream weaver do?" "You collect sleepy wishes," whispered an owl, "and send them floating into the stars." As the parade began, Ella walked between glowing mushrooms and sleepy trees whose leaves swayed to the music. Children's dreams, like soap bubbles, drifted from bedroom windows into the air, wishes to fly, to ride tigers, to bake cakes as big as beds. Ella raised her moonbeam baton, and each dream was gently wrapped in a ribbon of light and tucked into a cloud wagon pulled by raccoons. "Why do we collect them?" she asked Pip. "So the stars can hold them safe until morning," Pip replied. "No dream is ever forgotten." Along the way, they passed the snoring stream, where fish wore pajamas and sang in bubbles. Next came the dozy dunes, where sandmen napped on hammocks strung between moonbeams. And then they reached the yawn tree, which yawned so big a gentle breeze whooshed across the sky. "Every part of the parade helps children fall asleep," Pip explained. "Your part is the most important." Ella's heart fluttered. She had never felt so special. The parade climbed a starlit hill and reached the whispering meadow, where dreams were released into the sky. One by one, the cloud wagons opened, and dreams floated upward like fireflies. Ella stood silently, watching the sky fill with gentle colors and twinkling shapes. She saw a dream of a girl flying on a jellybean rocket. Another dream showed a cat teaching ballet. One showed a boy sailing in a teacup ship across a sea of cocoa. "Do you see them?" asked Pip. "I do," Ella whispered. "They're beautiful." Just then, the moon dipped a little lower in the sky and smiled. "Time to go," Pip said gently. Ella sighed. "Will I ever come back?" Pip winked. "Every time you dream." In a swirl of feathers and moonlight, Ella was back in her bed, her moonbeam batten now a little plush star on her pillow. The music faded into silence, and the stars twinkled gently above. She yawned, snuggled into her blanket, and whispered, "Good night, Moon. I'll see you at the parade." Outside her window, the silver breeze danced one last time, and far away, in the sky's velvet deep, a jellybean rocket zoomed past a sleepy cat in ballet slippers.